Aquarius, hi. So this is going to be a reading for April 29th through May 5th. And I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended. At the end of the video, you can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Let's see, Aquarius. The overall energy for the reading, the King of Cups. Okay. This signifies an open heart here. An open heart. Is it open? I think it is. I think you're coming at something with an open heart here, or trying to at least. But in the recent past, the Ace of Pentacles, the Hermit, the Chariot, definitely a brand new beginning kind of an energy in there. It feels good to you. You're going with it. It's one of those that's showing up like, oh my God, you know, this is what I lived my whole life for, to get to this place, you know, kind of a deal. Pretty big in terms of how it's being felt here. Okay, really aligning with it there. In the current situation, the Wheel of Fortune, the Page of Pentacles, the Justice card. Some things are changing here. You're going through some major shifts here, but I'm kind of happy that you're showing up in this way in regards to this change, because I know change can be tough here. But you're showing up quite open to it, quite, you know, let me learn something from it instead of just, These changes look like they're for the better. They're balancing some things out here. So, okay, in the immediate future, the Eight of Swords, the Eight of Wands, the Queen of Wands. You're kind of stressing about something here. There's an energy that's coming towards, well, from you towards potentially a person here. And it's well-intended. Everything is in place there with that energy. So it could be that you're trying to say something or do something in the direction of someone here. But you're pretty stressed out. You know, as this energy comes out, you're pretty stressed out about it. Like, oh my God, should I do it? Should I not do it? Am I going to do it right? Am I, you know, things like that. So, okay, let's clarify. Let me clarify the King of Cups here. The Ten of Cups, the King of Cups again, the Two of Pentacles. That's a lot of love in there. There's definitely a dynamic that embodies a whole lot of energy of love. But you're kind of on top of this energy here with the sense of, I don't know. It could be the change that's coming into play over a particular situation, and you're kind of like, I don't know which direction it's going to go. But for now, it's coming from a place of love, like a lot of love in there. Whew. Okay, let me do the Ace of Pentacles in the recent past. The Four of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, the King of Pentacles. Very practical energies here. I like this because you're definitely very driven here. You're like, okay, I'm seeing this. I like it. I'm going to go for it. That's the kind of energy I'm seeing here. And it does come through as a brand new beginning for you. You know, so something might have shifted towards... And it could be tied up to work or something you're working on. Because I see you pretty stable to begin with. And then you're like, oh, this looks good. You know, let's go there. So there's a shift in there, but a good one. Towards something brand new, potentially. Let me do the Hermit. The Two of Wands, the Four of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles. It took a minute for you to get into this place of feeling confident about things and just you know, the minute you feel really good about something, just going for it. I feel like you've worked on that aspect of just aligning with yourself, and anything that feels good, hell yeah, you know, it's fair game. And anything that doesn't, just removing it out of the way. So I see you kind of working around this energy of just confidence, just getting to that point of going for it, you know. Really cool energies here. I feel like this has to do more with you in regards to something you're working on, more than relationships or stuff like that. For the Chariot, you get the Nine of Swords, the Six of Wands, the Death card. All right. Maybe short-lived here, this experience of, not to say that this ended, but short-lived in the sense of I'm confident, I'm clear, I'm going for it, let's go. And then I see some obstacles along the way that make it look like it's short-lived, at least from this aspect of, you know, everything's going great here and it feels good to me. Again, not to say that the situation ended. I don't think so, potentially, but I don't think so. I just see ups and downs with it, where you're coming from a pretty straight up line here in terms of how the energy shows up. And then it goes up and down. You know, you got a fluff ball in there that's the size of bigger than my head. You go play with that because it's not fluffing. You're falling asleep. He's like, yeah, okay, I'll go play with it. Let me do the Wheel of Fortune in the current situation. The Queen of Cups, the Five of Wands, the Judgment card. There's some... What is this? Fights, maybe? This is within the situation that's filled with love, basically. Because, I mean, there's a Queen of Cups with the King of Cups. So there's definitely a whole lot of... someone really close to you, someone potentially the closest to you, but there's some arguments just not falling on the same page there, potentially. And there are some quick changes at play. Maybe that's why there's like, you know, maybe changing your mind, maybe them changing their mind, and it's creating this whole because the other one, so if one energy flips like this, the other one wants to flip too, but they're having a hard time. First, they need to react to the flip. They're like, what the hell just happened? Okay, let me do it so the flip is not instant on the other energy side. So maybe that's why there's a just not being on the same page for split seconds there, but it's creating some sort of tension here. Okay, let me do the Page of Pentacles in the current situation. The Eight of Swords, the Star, the Queen of Pentacles. I mean, you're still having to put yourself first, whatever that means for the situation, but it's definitely not feeling good, this whole, because it feels like you're not supported or something, which, in all honesty, I feel like you are. It's just that the keeping up with it part kind of creates a little tension and a little energy that might be interpreted as I feel like I'm at this alone, which it's not the case. Energetically speaking, this other energy is definitely by your side. You know, in the physical, yeah, it might show up a little rough, but that doesn't mean that they're not there. So ultimately, you're kind of pulling this energy of putting yourself first. You're pulling it out from your little toolbox there of energies that will help you out in this, but you're still showing you're showing up stressed out because whatever's going on here feels not supportive, basically. Let me do the Justice card, the Queen of Swords, the Six of Cups, the Hierophant. No, things are not as bad as they look, though. Or at least your energy comes through as this is fixable, you know? Because you're the one that's coming through here with this Queen of Swords telling me, yeah, this is fixable. This is, we'll fix this. This is not going to stay like this. I feel like the fast changes here might create a little bit of disturbance within this dynamic, which again kind of makes you feel not supported. But for the Eight of Swords in the immediate future, you get the Seven of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles. There's you're looking at multiple options, multiple choices here of fixing a situation or just kind of guiding it towards a better place. The thing is, you have quite a lot of options here, and it confuses the hell out of you. Because it's like, well, we could try this, or we could try this, or we could try this, or we could try this, but all of them look good, so what the hell am I supposed to do, you know? So you're quite confused. You're almost telling me, I wish I had only one option. Yeah, that would definitely make it easier, but I mean, let me do the Eight of Wands in the immediate future, the Chariot, the Nine of Cups, the Four of Wands. It does look like it's getting fixed, you know, it does look like the energies are back into place towards a normal flow for this commitment. I'm trying to understand what the hell happened here that created that disturbance there, and then it got fixed just like that, just because you step into this energy of understanding that, hey, you know, instead of kind of feeding these energies and just making them bigger than they need to be, well, let's try to focus on fixing everything, you know, and it almost feels like you're just opening up this energy of laying it all on the table. And when that happens, that's when the energies kind of get back on track. So it starts with you, ultimately, you know, and your perception over things. If you feel not supported in the moment because whatever the hell is going on here, and if you start feeding those kinds of energies, it might get very messy very fast, you know, but instead you're taking things from a different perspective here. You're kind of in charge. Or getting in charge. In the sense of, hey, let's look at things from multiple angles and then let's work with that. Let's you know, you have the openness to work with it. Because again, you're coming from a place of love here. And the minute you do that, all cards are on the table and it's like, okay, let's work with what we have now. And it looks nice. You know, it looks like it, yeah. It was fixed. For the Queen of Wands in the immediate future, you get the Empress, the Six of Pentacles, the Justice card. Really, really nice. There's a little disturbance at play. I don't know where it's coming from. I can only see a little bit of shift, a little bit of change within the dynamic, or potentially within you or within them separately. But they bring that into this dynamic, which creates a shift for the dynamic. And that creates a little bit of tension, a little bit of uh-oh, what the hell is going on here? But you're taking charge of the situation here, basically. And you're turning it back around into a very, very, very nice and balanced place for this situation. So if you're in the middle of these energies that are a little, you're switching it up into something nicer. You definitely have somebody else on the other side of the fence that's willing to work with you. It's not like, oh yeah, I'm taking control and I'm changing everything because that's how I want. No, it's not about control. It's about how you're coming through with your energy and what your intention is. And once that's clear and once you kind of lay it all on the table, they show up for that as well. And not from a controlling perspective. You better get your ass here at the table and you better respond to me because otherwise, it's not showing up like that. It's a very natural flow from intention, basically. So, cool. Okay. So it's not going to last here. You're turning things around in a beautiful way here. From the universe for you, you get the High Priestess, the Six of Cups, the Fool. As long as you stay in alignment with yourself, with your true feelings, with your intuition, everything's going to be okay here. You know, you'll find a way to kind of guide the situation towards where it needs to be, towards more of a natural flow. If there are some changes at play, and either you're not dealing well with those or they're not, because it's creating, that's where I see the little, you know, bumping of heads there in the energies, and that's what's creating the disruption here. But if there's changes at play, let those settle down and then take it from there. You know, you don't have to feed this energy that's a result from some shifts, some changes that are at play. Because it's not a healthy one. And I see you recognizing that and then changing it all up. You know, so again, staying in tune with yourself as much as possible through this. You're perfect. You're golden here. Staying in tune with your fear over, oh my God, what's going to happen here? Things are not going to look that great. For now, you're showing me the positive perspective in which you actually stay very much in tune with yourself. And things are turning for the better here when you do that. So that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time.